Hey guys, Nicole Cooper here, and today I want to actually share with you the benefits of using Google. This is actually a free tool that I found to be very beneficial for internet marketing, business owners, or business owners in general. And I'm going to walk you through a couple of things that I found very useful. And there's a lot of stuff that, you might be watching this and you know more of that I don't. The bottom line is I want to show you guys how to incorporate these various tools that Google offers to your benefit. I'll probably cover about 5 or 6 different things here, but I want to start off with sharing with you. Obviously, you know about Gmail. Gmail is who I use. My mail is a mess right now, but Gmail is pretty good. You do have the ability to go ahead and organize your emails, and I've done some training videos on that before. They hold a great deal of files, and you also have ways to filter them. And I'm not going to go into detail about that because I do have a video that you can link to if you want to learn more about. But I also want to share with you the Google Docs. Google Docs is something that I've found to be beneficial, especially now that I'm beginning to outsource to people overseas, and I'm just using an outsourcing staff. I use them on a project basis, and a lot of times I may have documents that I put together that for some reason, we're having issues getting it to them. And so one of the easiest methods of getting them access to this information is by way of Google Docs. And the reason why is because you'll find that you can share information with different people. I have different people that I work with that they can only see selected documents. And so let's say, for example, I put together, I'm actually going to look at my forms. There are certain things that I've asked my assistants to do, and I'll put together these different titles and I'll send it to them. So this one is Twitter titles that I'm putting together for upcoming trainings. And what you can basically do is click on this little button here, and it shows you who you can share it with. And I have here where I'm sharing it with my assistant, and you can just type in different people by name if you want to share it with them. But it's a very beneficial tool that you can begin to share documents. You can send documents to different people. You have tons of documents here that you can give them access to, where they can come in, they can change it. And it's a great way to store your files if for any reason you're having a hard time going from one computer to the next and not being able to keep up with your files. So this is a great place to keep a lot of your information here. Another thing is the Google Calendar. Now, I haven't really put this to use as much. I'm actually going to start merging it with a tool that I use called Schedulicity. But the Google Calendar is very beneficial in the sense that you can keep track of everything here. And if you have an assistant and you want to share your calendar with someone, whatever it is you want to do, you can actually click on Google Calendars, and it's beneficial for you keeping track of your schedule all in one place. Now, I haven't been able to find an app yet on iPhone that gives me access to it directly. There are some things that you can do to link it. Haven't had a great deal of success, so I won't go there. But I will say that if you have access to your internet from your phone, it's something that you can use and be able to sync it somehow, some way. The other thing that I like to use is images. One of the things that you want to do when you're creating blog entries is add an image to every single one of your blog entry. If we go and look at my blog, the Mailbox Money blog, what you'll notice is I try to put an image on every single one of my blog entries. So these are the past ones, couple of ones that I've done where you got the warning picture there, how to get your fitness routine started, how to define and discover your passion, 7 habits of highly successful people. You'll see that each one of those have an image. And the beautiful thing about the images here for Google, this is where I get all my pictures from. Now, are there copywriting infringement laws and things like that? I'm not even sure. But I'll just say this, whenever I need a file, whenever I need a picture, I actually just come to Google Images, and this is where I find it. So let's say, for example, I actually type in long tail keywords as well. So let's say I'm going to do training on how to use Google programs. I type that in and it'll show me various pictures. So you have the Google Docs and spreadsheets. You have just the Google sheet here, the Google, the picture here of their homepage. There's multiple things here. If I want to type in what is affiliate marketing, it actually is going to pull it up, and you'll get different pictures here, and you can go and this is also, you see here, affiliate earn some cash. They have a lot of different flow charts and photos, but this is really, really handy when you're starting to do blog entries and things like that, and you want to keep images, or even if you're doing PowerPoint presentations. Another good thing, let's look at this right here where this one says affiliate marketing success. Another good thing is you can click on affiliate marketing success and it will take you to the website that actually created this, and you can actually do some research. You can read what they were talking about when they put this up here. So here they have how to make money with affiliate marketing. And they go into registration and program of choice. They actually have a format. This is something where you can use as a swipe file. They have guidance, and swipe files is when you see what other people have done and you kind of utilize it for a guide, but you don't do it verbatim. You do not actually plagiarize their information. You just use it as a guide for you to create your content from. So this is just giving you insight that it connects you to great quality information. It's also a great way to find some good images that are very relative to whatever it is that you're talking about, whether it be a blog entry or whatever. Okay, so wanted to show you that with the Google Images. I'm going to show you another thing that I found to be pretty beneficial, which is the Reader. Okay, now there are certain blogs out there, and I'll show you one of my favorite blogs is Pat Flynn's Smart Passive Income. This is a blog that I visit every single day. I always want to know what Pat is up to. But if you have favorite blogs out there that you really like, and you just may not have time to go and read them on their blog pages every day because it is time consuming to pull up the person's blog, and you find yourself getting distracted because you're clicking on various links, and next thing you know, one reading of a blog entry took up an hour of your time. A great way for time management is to use the Google Reader option where, let's say, for example, if I wanted to follow Pat's blogs, I just click here on RSS. When you click that RSS, it's going to pull up an option here where you can subscribe, and it's going to ask you, do you want to subscribe with Google? If you don't want to do Google, they have all the subscription options, whether you use Yahoo or Bloglines or AOL or whatever it is. I use Google, and that's the focus of this message, is you being able to use Google as well. But this is a great way to condense all of your favorite blogs in one place and be able to skim through them and see what they're talking about. So you would just click the Google button here. They ask you, do you want to add it to the Reader or to the homepage? I add it to the Reader because I'm adding all my blog entries to the Reader. And now when I come here, you can see all the subscriptions that I have here. And here's the Smart Passive Income Online. No. I don't think that's his. Here's Smart Passive Income Online. But here I get all of Pat Flynn's updated blogs, and I can scroll through and just read what he's talking about. And that way I get through these blog entries faster. So if I want to go read the Escaping the 9 to 5 or Alex Mandosian's blog or Seth Godin's blog, whomever, you can just go ahead and do that by way of Google Analytics is where you're actually able to track your information for the different visitors on your blog. And so here you'll see I have various websites here, one of which I only really use, which is the social marketing, the mailboxmoneyblog.com. These other sites I don't use, but you can actually view your report. And this is connected to Google as well. It shows you how many visitors you have and if your visits are down. So like today is a Sunday, I only had 26 hits. But it actually keeps you on target with knowing how many visitors you had on a monthly basis. So it's showing me how much direct traffic, how many people were referred through various other sites, and whether people came through the search engines. And that way you can kind of see where your traffic is coming from. So this is a great tool that you can use that's associated with Google. And I'm still learning a lot of this stuff, but I wanted to share with you guys because sometimes people are asking me various questions, and so I just wanted to do this overview to give you guys an idea of how to use Gmail, Calendar, the documents, the Reader, images, as well as Google Analytics. And for some reason, Analytics is not on this list. Probably is. I might be overlooking it, but it's definitely a tool that you can use. So wanted to share that with you guys today. Hopefully it's beneficial and helpful. If you have any additional questions or something you want to share, I mean, you might know way more than I do, and that's fine. Please share it with us because this is for the people, the viewers. So looking forward to connecting with you for more tips and information on internet marketing and just getting more quick tips like this. Feel free to RSS, subscribe so that you can be connected to our blog entries on a daily basis. And also feel free to send over some comments, letting us know what you think and some additional questions that you may have. All right? Look forward to talking to you soon. Bye-bye.